just had a nice lunch.
We had a wonderful lunch.
Yeah, we went to Van Buren. It's a Colton steakhouse. And more than a dozen people there.
Yeah, there was quite a few people there.
Yeah, Drew and Lindsay. Drew's Lens Into the Mist.
Tree Haven.
Jess from Tree Haven. Brett and Deborah.
Yep,
Time Farm Nuggets.
Charles from Fallen Arkansas Veterans was there, and his nurse.
Yeah, that was good meeting him. Brett and Deborah, Time Farm Nuggets. Carolyn. Yeah, she doesn't have a channel.
Yeah, she's a subscriber. And who else was there? JB, of course.
Yeah, JB Pure Okie.
Yep.
I'll put links down to everybody below. I got a picture of it.
Yeah.
But I picked up Mama V so she'd go along today.
That's right.
And so I get a tour now that I'm dropping her off.
Yeah, he gets to see the homestead.
Yeah, and your video already came out.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen her latest video, Possum Run Homestead, you got to go see what's going on behind us here on her videos.
Working hard.
What's the grand plan for this?
Grand plan. This is going to be a 16 by 20 tiny cabin. Be my house.
Yeah?
Yeah. Building it by myself, and the family will jump in and help me eventually when I need it. When I get to the point where I need some help.
Yeah, some things you can't.
Lifting walls or putting up rafters. But for the most part, I'm trying to do it on my own.
You're not trying to. You are. You are doing it. I mean, look, you're doing it.
I know. I've got all the way to the floor joist done now. So.
One step at a time.
That's right. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, one purchase at a time.
Yep.
You got to go, go with the flow on these things.
A little bit at a time.
And you're going to put a front porch on it?
I am. That's what these little posts here are. They're just kind of holding the place for where my porch is. I have a 6-foot front porch here. And then on the back, it'll have a 8-foot, I believe, 6 or 8-foot screened-in porch.
Oh, yeah. When you're living tiny, those outdoor spaces really add a lot.
The laundry will be back there.
Yeah.
Also, but most of that will be a screened-in porch where I can sit outside without the bugs, Arkansas,
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice outside most of the year until the bugs start getting
That's right. And if I want to sit out here, I can look at the pond or, the yard.
Beautiful.
The mountains.
And what's coming next?
What's coming next is insulation and subfloor.
So insulation under and the subfloor.
Actually, no. We're doing insulation a little different.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've got a trick up my sleeve with insulation.
All right, well, you got to subscribe.
Yeah.
Find out what her trick is.
I got a trick up my sleeve with insulation. It will not be fiberglass insulation or rock wool.
Yeah.
It's going to be different, but it will provide the protection I need in there. And then the subfloor over top of that. And
then you work on going up.
Then we work on going up. That's right.
All right.
It's going to be pretty awesome. Well, no, I guess the very next thing, I've got to bump it out. This is 16 by 16. And I've decided to go 16 by 20, so I'm going to put another 4 feet over on that side.
Okay.
Give me a little more elbow room.
Yeah. It's better to make that change now than after you're done.
Yeah, make that change now. A little bump out, a little addition over to the side of it before I start, because that way all the walls can go up as one. No actual addition has to be added on at that point.
And you can add on to a foundation.
Yep.
So it's not like you have to take this down and redo it. You can just add on to it and go.
It's just going to go 4 more feet. I'll just set some more posts out there, 2 more corner posts and 2 middle ones, and just put a 4-foot, just like I was building the deck.
All right. So that's like 320 square feet. That's good.
Yeah.
You've been living in a bus for years with 100 square feet maybe?
Not even.
Not even?
Not even. I think it's about 95 square feet, something like that.
See, some people out there, they've never lived small. So, this is a huge upgrade.
Yeah, this is going to be
So you don't need 1,000 square feet because you're so used to that tiny space.
Yeah, I'd be lost in that kind of space.
And it costs more to heat it and to cool it and to clean it. And
right. Yeah, I don't need it. I'm perfectly happy living in my little bus, which is 7.5 by, my living space is like 7.5 by 14.
Oh,
maybe. I don't even know if it's 14 in just the living space, but you know, this is a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, even the 16 by 16, I can leave it at this and still probably feel
Yeah.
like I've got all kinds of room, but a little more separation between the bed area and the living room. I've got a fireplace or a wood stove that I'm putting in there that'll take up some room in the living room.
And that'll be easier for you to heat in the winter with a little wood stove.
Yep.
Won't go
So
through as much
wood.
wood. That's a good idea. You go through that wood fast.
Yes. I've been putting it up as I've been taking trees down. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piles right now of wood put up.
All right. She's living the dream, working the dream to make it happen.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Go check out Possum Run Homestead, and we'll be seeing you later.
Yeah. Y'all have a great day.
Got some groovy eggs today, a nice shiny dark brown one from one of my black copper marans, a nice dark speckled one from a blue copper marans, and that one's not only groovy, it's kind of funky. It's got a little purple action going on down below there. Yeah, yeah. Doesn't matter what vehicle is parked in my driveway, Bob will find a comfy spot. Bob always claims the vehicles as soon as they come in here, don't you, Bob? It's almost 7:30 and I am done for the day. I don't know about Bob. Yeah, Bob looks done for the day too. I have no idea what Bob did today. But I left here about 9 a.m. and headed over to Possum Run Homestead. Picked up Mama V. We went to lunch, great lunch. Talked about that with Mama V. Yeah, dropped her off. Got a tour of all the happenings at her place. I tell you, that's inspiring to see somebody get a piece of land and that's raw, that's theirs, and to see, you know, they get to do what they want with it. They get to do the placement and where they want this and where they want that, and that's just inspiring to see what she's doing out there, building her cabin in the forest near the lake and over the mountain and through the woods. Oh, as you can tell, I'm really tired. These days, I mean, it recharges my batteries, emotionally. Physically, it's draining, though. But, yeah, really good day. Some really good folks. I look forward to doing more of these in the future. Yeah, so I'll do better about promoting it next month. And I think Jess from Tree Haven's gonna pick out a place for us. And probably Fort Smith area again next month. That's good for like Pure Okie, for her to come from the Oklahoma side. And anybody else anybody around Fort Smith, I don't know, had Judy Jules and the Big Italian came from Hot Springs last time. They couldn't make it today. That's all right. But they're part of the crew. And yeah, it was just a great day. Recharge my emotional batteries, even though it drains the physical ones, and I'm just yapping and not making any sense. So thanks for everything. Thanks for this wonderful YouTube community. I came to Arkansas, I didn't know anybody. I had family in Russellville, but I didn't know anybody. And now I'm going out to eat with more than a dozen people from the area, and it's wonderful. So thank you once again. Take it easy.